Hello, everyone, and welcome to twitch.tv/help action needed. My name is Sean. I am the one that runs all of the stuff here, and it's been a hot second since we went live. Like, we've been doing a lot of pre recorded stuff and castawaying. So, thank you for being here. We are going to be playing a game of Tactics Memoriam, made by, in the center there, Julie, and we'll let them tell you way more about it. But let's just go around our circle order and just tell everyone where we are and where we can find you. As always, alphabetical order because nobody ever seems to understand the order I put people on the overlay. Jenna, somehow you're first with J.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jenna Daggers, which is the name you can find me across all different corners of the internet. You can also find me over at Roll5 as one of the narrative designers. And I do a bunch of weird shit.
Cool. Ross.
Hey everybody, my name is Ross, pronouns are he, him. You can find me at Blades of Mayari, Mayari spelled Mayari, where I'm the GM and director and editor for it. And I don't think I have any other things going on right now. So you can find me there. Or at Studio Cusina, is where we will eventually start streaming once again on Twitch.
Nice. Zoop.
Hi, I'm Zoop. You can find me as Zoop Machine everywhere. I show up on Game Master Monday and a whole bunch of other places. And don't worry about it. Just maybe follow my threads, and I don't know. I'll probably show up where you're looking. Maybe.
And finally, Julie, please tell us about yourself and the game.
Hello, yes indeed. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you for helping to assemble this group. I'm so excited to run this game for y'all. We are going to be playing Tactics Memoriam tonight. This is a strategy TTRPG of my own design. I created this game intended to emulate strategy RPGs that I have loved growing up, such as Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy Tactics, etc., and to bring new aspects to the TTRPG space that I haven't seen very much of. Obviously, people have made so many different configurations of how to roll dice and tell stories, but the focus here was accessibility, quick but exciting battles, and multi-unit ensemble combat. Rather than sitting on your hands waiting for your turn to come around, you are working together to decide your turn together based off of a pool of action points, and there is the downtime between battles having a little bit more mechanics to it, so it can be meaningful whether you are salvaging items across the setting of this game, or whether you are making the Blorbos kiss and making them bonds to get stronger. This game is set in the Warriors' Purgatory of Memoria. Everybody is dead, so kind of like Supergiant's Hades, the characters are a little bit ethereal and freeform, and can kind of look however you want. So that is the introduction for the game, which I'm very excited to take y'all through. Sean, is there anything else we want to say to the people before we get this started?
If you're here from our normal content, this isn't going to be as sad and soul-crushing. So if you need a Thursday check-in to feel really good about yourself, we're going to do that. Other than that, I think we're good. I'll do the rest of it at the end.
Hell yeah. All right. Without any further ado, let's dive into some combat and loving each other and finding some inner peace with ourselves or something. Tactics Memoriam, go! So, we see ahead of us an infinite sea of clouds cut by a smatter of floating rocky islands. This is the Sky Archipelago, one of the many realms of the Warriors' Purgatory of Memoria. We are here in this section of the afterlife all for our own personal reasons, but this group of wanderers, shades, phantoms of the afterlife have convened for one reason or another. We have a party of, I believe, 9 characters, of which we're going to bring different ones to combat, depending on what our players want to achieve in that battle. I think I'm just going to have us go one by one and describe the characters that we created, and just go from there. Zoop, real quick, a few sentences about each of the characters you created, please.
Okay, so the first one is Otbear. And Otbear is They were an explorer in life, just loved to take notes on everything, really a scientist, desiring to know everything. And they keep that idea even in the afterlife. They are super excited about the afterlife. And they keep a record of everything that they deem important. They also can't read the room. So they might put their foot in, oh, sorry. I meant their tentacle in their mouth. Because the other thing to know about them is their bottom half is tentacles. And their name literally means 8 legs in Hindi. The next character I bring, oh, and they are a medic class.
Love it.
And then I bring to you my Slayer, who is Calanthian, fated warrior of the space between the land and the sea. He was once the greatest warrior of a beach tribe, was taken in and brainwashed by a world-jumping, enslaving warlord. He died in a bid for his freedom and wanders Memoria, trying to make up for the evils that he's done, but he's also mostly just really wishing he was at the beach. And then there's California O'Keefe of New Verset's Island. Good luck figuring out what all of those states are that I have stuck in there, but she is the life of the party. She has muscles that could crush a coconut, and she's brilliant when she applies herself. She also talks to herself. She is an artisan.
Amazing. All right, we are going to go next to Jenna. Who have you made for us today?
Oh, I'm very excited about this. So I have for you today a character named Richter. And when you looked at Richter, you might even not pay them much mind because they are a cool hat. But should you decide to wear Richter, you can also do really, really cool things. You too can be cool with the power of Richter. And Richter is really excited to be here. And they're a Sky Knight. Throw me.
Ain't that the truth? Throw Jenna. Ross, who have you made for us today?
Yeah, I made 3. I think I only see 2 on there, but that's a-okay. Yeah, so the first character I made, his name is Basco Balantong. He is a fighter of a sort.
You have a bruiser class.
Oh, sorry, a bruiser class. Excuse me.
Also, I do see your 3 characters.
Okay.
I think we just got to scroll. A little bit left and right.
Yeah, so he's Bosco is from a cyber techno spirit future world where the most lucrative profession is to be a fighter that matches and leverages spirits to fight. He was on his way out of climbing out of these lower ranks, out of poverty, into kind of more lucrative worlds and fights, but he was killed on the way up. And he fights with 2 pangolin spirits that he calls Kuya and Ate. So that is Bosco. Another one that I've made is one of my favorite animes growing up is Zoids. So I made a Zoid. He's Eidolon designation C473B, or when he was human, his name was Caleb. He's a mobile weapons platform that is in the shape of a wolf. So his mech is called, or his exo is called Witch Wolf. And he's a literal robot dog with a giant rifle on its back that has inside of them the soul of a child warrior, a child soldier that he projects out into the world as a very sweet and loving and warm and inviting person. Essentially the person that he wanted to be if he wasn't roped into this war. And then the last is Sana, the Mananambal. Sana is a Mananambal, who is a doctor that mixes medicine and magic together. They were living in an incredibly well-to-do city with their partner Corazon, who is also a Menanabal. Their only big downside was that they had a principle of helping anybody who needed help, and that ended up leading them to heal and help somebody that maybe they shouldn't have. That then led to their assassination. But Sana is not a kind woman. As her red thread was cut, she grabbed on tightly to her assassins and vowed to find them again, as well as searching the afterlife for her heart, Corazon. As she has like feather hair and is very lovely. So that's Anna.
Sick as hell, lovely and mean. That's
Yeah.
what I like. Sean, who are you bringing to the party tonight?
Not at all changing gears from Ross.
Yeah.
Our first one is Kyle. He was a soccer player, but he died, and now he is a storm titan, essentially controlling the elements and is undying. Anytime he dies, he gets pulled back into a pool of blood because he hasn't won the game yet, and has to keep being reformed until he wins his game of soccer. We also have the team captain, who was, a good person looking out for everyone, watched out for everyone, head of the baseball team. We've got Bryce, who, because they're a permanent watcher, is now just a giant floating eyeball, a la Mr. Eye from Mario. Still watches out for people, can take a couple hits, can keep everyone else safe. The best team captain you could ever hope for. And finally, our third one, we've got Derek. He's on the football team.
And with that, we are going to see the thrilling adventure that California Caleb at Colanthian, Richter, Bosco, Derek, Kyle, Bryce, and Sana take us through in our game of Tactics Memoriam. So this is our pirate crew. The setup for this is that all of you have been searching, because within the Sky Archipelago, they say that buried somewhere among these infinite sky islands is a fragment of the key to paradise. That maybe there is something grander than the doldrums of this lonely afterlife. You all might be lucky that you found each other here, but who knows how long it is until the next civilization. Maybe this key to paradise would hold some answers for you. So we are going to see 4 silhouettes on an island, digging, searching for any hint of this fragment of hope, before out of the ground around you, boom, 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 the stone starts to shift as these light blue runes start to glow on the island itself, as guardians of whatever treasure is here start to rise out of the ground like stone individuals of earth, each one of them having a face just of these runic markings. Some of them are conjuring magic from their stony fingers. Some of them are drawing bows out of their forearms. Some of them even have ethereal glowing blue wings that carry them through the sky. And these guardians attack the 4 of you that are digging around on this island for something. So we're going to dive right into combat. We're just going to get right to it. We're just going to start with fighting. So we have a battle overlay right here. All 10 of our characters are laid out right here. I drew a little blue rectangle on Owlbear Rodeo. I'm going to ask you all to pick 4 characters, put them anywhere within that rectangle, and that is going to be our fight. Just so y'all know, the enemies you are going to be fighting, we have 2 of each of this game's 3 movement types, each one having a different base stat total and different weakness. These little stars are war mages. I'm going to type that here so we know. These little wings are Sky Knights. And these little bows are archers. So you are fighting an armor, 2 armors, 2 riders, 2 runners. a pretty balanced enemy team. The objective of this map is just to beat everybody. So talk amongst yourselves, decide who we're going to bring to this battle, and we are going to get things started.
Yay, character selection screen. All right.
Woohoo!
Does anyone want to wear me?
Yeah, what does Richter, what's their attack type again?
Richter is a... Go ahead.
Yeah, they're a Sky Knight. So they are a rider.
So piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Piercing works here. Yeah, so I think you got to go after the other Sky Knights.
Throw me at him.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
Obviously, I can move on my own volition, but it's way more fun if you.
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
me.
yeah.
let's put Richter in the box. Absolutely. Character
Okay.
number 1. Jen, if you want to drag them wherever you want.
Also, Richter looks like the coolest hat you've ever seen in your life, and they shape based on whoever's looking at them. So one hat does not necessarily look the same to another person.
Sounds good.
I'm obsessed.
Oh,
with
it
Richter.
changed.
This is my favorite character.
That just
Yeah.
worked for me. Okay, and then we have just the 2 medics, right? Zoop, you and I have healers. Oh, you're
Bryce has a healing ability. Bryce is able to attack and heal.
Yes.
Bryce can heal. Bryce can heal as well. Gotcha.
Rise.
But I think we need Bryce to do breaking against the other.
Yeah. So you're a mender, so your weakness is slashing.
Oh yes, true.
I'm a rider, so my weakness is piercing.
Yeah, we don't want 2 piercing weaknesses. So maybe I can take Sana in.
Okay.
Somebody else in.
Who are you taking in, Sean?
Would you rather play a healer type or would you rather play a non-healer type?
I am okay with anything. I have made 3 that I'm very happy with.
I think I'll bring Kyle just for the ranged options then.
Okay. So we have one person with piercing. Kyle has breaking and slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Sana has
No attacking. Sana's
no
straight
attacking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sana's straight healing.
So either slashing or breaking is a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let us do just like your Slayer, because then
Yeah.
Sana can rally all of you and give you better attacks. So the hardest hitters is probably a good idea here.
Sounds good. So Calanthian, fated warrior of the space between the land and the sea, enters
It's
the
Sana.
match.
Sana. This is Sana.
All right. So
It'll help.
absolutely. It seems like we have our characters. Richter, Sana, Colanthian, and Kyle are going to do battle against these enemies. They were the ones tasked with attempting to dig up this key to paradise. Everybody else is on the ship, so I'm going to move their tokens off to the side. And by the ship, I believe I do mean the giant flying turtle that you all live on.
Flying
I think
turtle?
we corrected it to a whale shark. Is that correct?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
whale shark, whale shark.
Excuse me,
I'll find an image. Yeah.
In the gullet and gills and back of a whale shark. Everybody else is there, presumably doing their own thing.
By the way, Calanthian looks like Chadwick Boseman. I just need you, Boseman. I need you
Of course.
to know that.
Yeah.
And thank you for that.
Yeah.
So the way that battle works in this game is that players always go first, and then it's the enemies, and then it alternates. On every turn, you have 6 action points, or AP. If you look at the cheat sheet, it describes all of the actions that your characters can take in the turn. Turns are shared, so it's not like you're taking your turn and then the next person goes. You're going to be talking about like, oh, if Kyle goes here to attack, then I can go here and attack here. 6 AP is not a lot by itself. Because attacking costs 2 AP. So this game is very much about getting into position, whether it's to get pincer attacks by surrounding enemies or to avoid the attacks of incoming enemies. But you have these things called bonds. Each of you gets 1 per map. I'm tracking them on the right here. These are basically used to disrupt that action economy of only having 6 AP per turn. Using bonds can replenish AP, heal allies, grant advantage dice, change the value of dice by the strength of your bond, which for all of you would just be 1. So if you get like a 5 and a 6, you could roll up the dice to a 6 and a 6 to make it a critical hit, for example. As you do all the fighting, you are going to be accumulating points for your Deadly Technique, which is your super move. You also get 1 Deadly Technique for every character on the bench, in this case, which is 6. So you're already at 6 out of 12 from getting your super move. That's a bonus to recruiting a lot of characters. It's more units to manage, but their spirits are with you, even if they're not physically here. So, players, your objective is to defeat these 6 enemies in front of you. You can move, you can attack, you can push, you can block, you can do all sorts of things. Let's just get right to it. The goal is defeat all enemies. Do your thing.
Okay.
Okay. Who's the hardest hitters of... so we have a Sky Knight, Archer, and War Mages. It would make sense if we focus in on
in
one,
general, yeah.
just-
I think focusing down one enemy will reduce the damage they deal per turn a lot.
Yeah.
You also want to look for cases where characters don't necessarily have to spend extra action points to get into position. Like Kyle's already in position to attack.
Yeah, and Kyle has a breaking attack, which is what the War Mage would be weak against. So if you want to have Kyle just attack a War Mage,
Full on
start with
attack a
that.
world mage.
We can start
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And I think while that's happening, I think Calanthian will do a dragon dive. Because I don't have to decide where he lands until my next turn, right?
Nope.
So he's just gonna basically leap up into the air, and you see these dragon wings all of a sudden extend. They're kind of like ethereal dragon wings, but they extend and just raise him off of the ground as he poises
That's
to
so
attack.
sick. I'm going to hide his token for now,
Okay.
and we'll say that 2 AP have been expended to do that.
If people get put in position, I can fly over you and give you advantages. So it might be beneficial if I go after someone who moves into position.
Yeah.
Well,
Technically-
Kyle's already in position, so if you
Yeah.
fly onto Kyle,
So the Sky
happily.
Knight's description is technically that you get advantage, but because we are playing a cool hat who makes people stronger, I'm going to change that for you because it's my
I
game
feel so
and we can
special.
do
Yes.
whatever we want.
Yes.
Your new ability is Cool Hat. Anybody you fly over becomes rallied, which means they get advantage on their next attack.
nice.
Okay.
Okay. And it would be 1 AP for Victor to move all the way to Kyle. Is that correct?
Yep, 1 AP for movement.
Okay.
And then I can stab him also while I'm over there. I could stab that Sky Knight.
I think we would be out of AP.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you won't have enough AP.
So I think if you move through Kyle,
Then
And-
Kyle gets an advantage.
Kyle gets an
Perfect.
advantage.
Smack him.
Would it
Amazing.
have been possible to have Richter move through Calanthian and Kyle, and then we have
That would
Calanthian
have been possible, yeah. Do you want to have done that?
I would love to have done that.
Let's move Richter 1,
Very
2,
efficient, cool
3,
hat.
4, 5. So Calanthian and Kyle are both rallied. They will gain advantage on their next attack. Status conditions also clear the previous status condition. So if you grant rally to somebody, if they're pained, for example, you clear that status
Oh.
condition.
Nice.
So there's a benefit to that. And then he dragon dives, so you have 3 AP remaining.
we'll have Kyle attack.
Kyle attacks, leaving us with 1 AP, and if we want to restore any AP for this turn, we have bonds to do so. Bonds can also grant free movement and free attacks with some limitations. Bonds let you move 1 square for free, including when an enemy would attack you, so you can theoretically move out of their range if you want to expend it for that.
Is it 1 bond per character, or is it
That's
1
right.
bond for? Okay.
1 bond per character present.
I'm going to use my bond right now
Mhm.
to not move, and oh no, I have to move. Shit. I won't. I won't use my bond. I'm just going to move Sana behind Richter, but maybe in narrative, you're on top.
Yeah, I'm floating above you.
Yeah. 100%. We're
Amazing.
the support core right now.
So do we finish this off with Kyle's attack?
Yes.
I think, yeah, the Water Sorrow breaking attack.
Amazing. So first attack roll of the game. So you're rolling a d10 plus another d10 because you're rallied, plus another d10 because you're using breaking damage to attack an armored unit. So you're rolling 3d10s.
Nice.
Can I add 7 to all of these?
Just roll them first and look for
Okay.
matches or crits.
2, 7, 8. So no matches.
2, 7, 8. I'm just going to say, if you want to use one of your bonds, you can roll that 7 up to an 8 and then crit on an 8, which deals a.
You know,
extra
we're doing a lot of power of friendship right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This war mage shouldn't have shown up. I feel a little bad for them, but yeah, I'll turn that 7 into an 8 because of the power of Richter floating above Kyle.
So, question for you, Sean. I'm going to change Kyle's bond from 1 to 0 because he has expended it. What is it like in this moment as your bond with Richter encourages you enough to get a critical hit with your tides of water?
So, soccer players don't wear hats. It would get in the way. But the captain of the Soul team was the captain of the baseball team. So as Richter the Hat sets down, hearing Bryce's voice through Richter whispering, "You got this, champ," I can channel power of soccer and baseball to just like yeet up a water ball and then kick it into this war mage.
Oh, that's incredible.
Love it.
Amazing. So the damage dealt here, you never have to roll for damage in Tactics Memoriam. It's supposed to be very fast. Your damage is just your attacking stat, which in your case is focus, plus the weapon's might. However, because you got a critical hit, you get to add the value of whatever matching number you rolled to the damage as well. So you don't get to add 8 and 8, you just get to add 8 because that's the matching
so that'll
die.
be 20 total then.
20 total damage. The power of friendship brings this war mage down to, I believe, is it 7 hit points?
7, yeah.
Amazing. Boom. All right. And unless we want to use any bonds to disrupt the action economy at all, I believe that is the player's turn.
I high five Richter by just hitting the bill.
do that little like.
Oh yeah, that's so
Did
much
you-
better. You're
Yeah.
so right. Yeah.
That's so good.
It is now the enemy's turn. Each
Oh,
movement action costs 1 AP. So of the 6 AP that the enemies have, we're going to have one of them attack and 4 others get into position. So 1, 2, 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this archer is going to move up as well. This war mage, this stone sentry, is going to attack Kyle. Kyle, you are going to be getting a lot of damage thrown at you potentially. They're rolling 1d10 plus another d10 for their skill Tactical Eye because they're next to an ally, plus another d10 because you are a runner and their Figment of Pain deals slashing damage. So luckily, no crits. A 9, an 8, and a 9. However, there's no way that Kyle is avoiding this damage. So Kyle is just going to
Did you
take.
say a 9, an 8, and a 9?
Sorry, 9, an 8, and a 5. I missed
9,
it.
8, and 5. Yeah.
Otherwise, a crit on a 9 would have been a lot of damage. I'm just saying so
Yeah.
many words per minute. Some of them are going to be wrong.
Okay.
But you take 8 points of damage, Kyle, as this war mage goes boom, 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 and a light blue slash appears across your chest. And that's the enemy turn.
Also, question with Water Sorrow: should the tile that the War Mage number 7 is on be a water tile now?
Yes, it should be.
Okay.
So I'm going to. Okay, so 2 things are going to happen. Number 1, I will change this tile to a water tile. Number 2, can you read the Elementalist's skill description to me real quick?
Eruption. After attacking an enemy who is on an adjacent to a who is on or adjacent to a tile effect, unit deals extra damage equal to level +2.
So I'm sorry, they shouldn't have been at 7 hit points. They should have been at 4 hit points.
Okay.
Because not only did you attack them, but the water you created under them kind of splashed back as well.
Hell yeah.
So they're 4.
That's that was, I'm going to commit. That's a back shot. I couldn't remember the things in basketball, what those are.
I'm pretty sure they're called back shots. Sean.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I like that you had to convince. Commit. Just commit.
And as
I realized
Kyle,
right before I said it, went, oh, well.
Yeah.
because you're wearing the coolest hat in the world, everybody's just rolling with it.
Yeah.
As Kyle delivers an incredible back shot, it is the player's turn again.
So
Okay,
I can...
so where are we at? Calanthian will attack this turn. Does that require AP, or that's just
no?
That's just AP.
Dragon Dive is like fly from Pokemon. It costs 2 AP. You launch yourself into the air. Next turn, you land somewhere, dealing damage to adjacent tiles. Not a lot of damage, but damage. You can't move that turn, but it's free damage next turn.
Okay, you're gonna take out that.
I am. Unfortunately, it's going to be at 1 hit point.
Yeah, it's close. It only deals 3 damage.
Oh, it only deals 3.
It's level +2. It's tight. It's real tight.
Okay.
So I can either hit these 3, this guy, and this guy, and still leave him open.
So real quick, adjacent, not surrounding. So just the cardinal directions to you.
Just the cardinal directions. Okay. And if I land here, that would hurt Kyle as well, right?
Nope, just adjacent enemies.
Okay. So then I'm going to leave this guy because 1 or 4, it doesn't really make a difference. And I will land here.
Great.
Yeah, we'll do that.
3 damage to these guys.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a couple more, but it is what it is.
I bunched them up to foil your plan.
Okay.
Oh, but I can still attack, right?
Yeah, you still have 6 AP.
Yeah.
And I have slashing, which is good against
the archers, which are not adjacent.
You're not adjacent to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you know what? I'm actually gonna land here.
Great, cool.
Yeah,
Got it.
That's a cooler move.
Yeah.
And it's farther away too, which is fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna land here. I'm gonna hit I think this archer with an attack, if that's okay with everyone. And I think I get advantage.
Yes, you do. You're going to be rolling 2d10, and if anybody wants to throw bonds your way, you could get additional d10s as well.
Richter also went over me, so I get 3.
Yeah, you're rallied. So yeah, for this attack, you're rolling 3d10. Look for matches, close matches, and 10s.
So that is 2 4s.
So that's a crit on a 4.
Yes.
You are going to deal 4 plus your aim plus the weapon's might, so whatever it says for damage.
So that is 15 total.
15 total damage. Boom. This archer is now down to 4
wait,
points.
sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. It is 16.
16
cool. Total.
Amazing. So they're left with 3 hit points, and they're also shaken because you are a slayer. You get to scare people by attacking them, meaning they get a stack of disadvantage on their next attack.
Awesome.
And that was only 2 AP. You still have 4 more for the turn.
Fantastic. Is there any way Richter or Kyle can take out these 2? Because if we can take 2 off the map, I think that'll.
I can for sure take one of them out. I don't have any AoE splash damage sort of stuff.
Okay, copy.
I don't have AoE. I can stab and fly.
There is a way for this to happen. There's a few ways for this to happen. So Kyle could defeat the War Mage, and then somebody could use a bond to give y'all some AP back. Richter could fly in and attack. Also, one of the functions of bonds is a free attack. Doesn't cost any AP, but it only deals the damage equal to the weapon's might. So Calanthian could just finish off that 3 HP archer if you're willing to use a bond for it.
Yeah, I'll use my bond with Richter. I remember the joy of Richter flying by, tickling the top of my head.
Everybody loves Richter.
making me feel so whole inside. For a moment, I smell the beach,
Hmm. And you smelled home.
yeah, I smell the home, and so I do another 5 points of damage using my
Yep.
bond.
Yep, there's no feasible way for this to miss. You don't even need to roll because this archer has a piddly guard stat. Pew! Deleted.
Fantastic. Cool.
And we still have 4 AP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, and goodness, every time you use a bond, the deadly technique meter goes up. So you're at 9. Every time you use an attack, the deadly technique meter goes up, so you're at 11. Every time an enemy is defeated, the deadly technique meter goes up. So you've just unlocked your first super move.
So we're okay.
So everybody, your power of friendship has enabled this. The deadly technique. This is the super move, the fighting game meter that is building up over the battle. Because you have so many units on the bench, you're going to get a quick one. But basically, if you scroll to the bottom of the cheat sheet, these are the options that you can expend this meter for. It drops back to 0, but you get to do one of these things. Doesn't cost any AP, doesn't cost an action. It just uses the meter. You can either deal a bunch of damage to one enemy. That one is called Rend. You can heal somebody. Not important right now. Unless you want, I guess, just free healing for Kyle. You could regain 3 AP for the turn. You could change the terrain of the battlefield. You could inflict negative status effects or positive status effects on everybody. You could change the weather. Probably not as useful in this setup, but it is something that is an option. Or you could bring somebody back to life once per campaign. You can just do one of these right now.
Feels like Rend would be great.
Yeah.
Let's do Rend.
I think Rend.
Okay, so does everybody want to roll a d10? And we're
Yeah. But narratively, everybody just gets a cool free attack on these guys.
By the way, who are we attacking?
9.
Let's roll first. Can we roll and then?
Yeah, we can roll in there.
I got a 9.
Okay.
8.
I got a 7.
I have a
6 or
5.
10.
Jesus.
Damn, we almost hit a
So
straight.
can I take out the 4 guy because I have the lowest?
So this is all accumulated damage targeted at one enemy.
Oh, I see.
Should we do the 27 War Mage because then it gets somebody close to us,
Yes. 100%.
and then Kyle can break the other War Mage or whoever we want him to.
Yep.
As I return your deathly technique gauge to 0, describe how you just obliterated that war mage.
I would think Sana's been calculating, and she is taking a moment and she says, "Oh, this is the perfect time." And threads shoot out from the ground and pull the war mage's arms down, and then all of you can get an attack off of them.
Amazing.
Hell yeah. This is a game where you are mostly like little dudes with weapons attacking, but the deathly technique is where you get to be fun with these descriptions.
Yeah.
If you wanna conjure threads, fuck yeah, go.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I think
Richter
for my
becomes one of those like helicopter hats and starts slashing.
Yeah.
while the
It says
enemy is
goggle
down.
on it.
and as you're slashing like his face area, I'm down below finishing up my move to take out that archer.
Yeah.
And it kind of cleaves on through and takes out his feet.
Yeah, love it.
And then I think with his neck loosened and his feet falling, Kyle's gonna full Leon Kennedy roundhouse kick his head off the island.
Yeah, it's like the Fist of the North Star freeze frame, where it's just like action lines and
Yeah.
Fantastic. And y'all still have 4 AP.
Yes.
Just and a heads up for how this game encourages people to work together. If the same unit wants to attack twice in a turn, for example, any repeated action from the same unit costs double AP. So if Calanthian wanted to attack again to finish off that archer, it would use all your AP for the turn. So the question is, are you willing to do that, or do you want to spread the love out among your other units and have them deal damage? Like, is it better to spread it all out or to focus if it's more costly? It's up to you.
Like if it was tactically advantageous, it's probably good to blow all the.
Yeah. But where we're at, Kyle can hit either the archer or the flying one or the war mage if we just want to finish off the war mage.
I think for me, Ross, would love to see Richter go after one of the Sky Knights. So,
Oh yeah, go for it,
if-
Jenna.
Oh yeah.
if we like have Kyle finish, then Sky Knight, I think that would be cool because Calanthian's in a great position to attack the
Yeah.
next guy.
Jenna, do you want to go first? If you want to, that way you can have full range of whoever Richter wants to go for.
I'm assuming the closer one would be more advantageous.
Yeah.
Really lost in thought, Jenna.
Strategizing.
I legit thought you were frozen for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, because
just
like I was
anything?
debating, I was like, I could go for the fire one, but like it might just make more. Yeah, so I'm just going for the closer one.
It would be a
And
weird
I'm gonna
move.
smack him.
Just a
People
heads up,
like-
the thing does use 1 AP, so you will have to use a bond to restore enough AP for Kyle to also attack. But it's probably
I guess
Okay.
Sana will give a bond because like
Right.
so-
Sana throws Richter as
Yeah,
a demonstration
I think-
of the bond.
totally. She does like the twirl around, yeah, it just goes straight to where you need to go. If you fly through Kyle, you can give them.
That's
Right.
what I'm
Again.
kind of.
Yeah,
Can Sana attack at all or just
Thinking.
heal?
just heal.
I was like, because if she went back and then forward, she could still get there and rally both of us. But if you move through Kyle, he can be rallied, and then you can get to whoever, Jenna.
Okay, so then maybe I do go for that one.
And then we don't have
If
like
the
a
bond is
two-prong
being-
offense from the enemies. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm,
fly
mhm.
over you, and then I do smacks.
Go for it. Yeah, move Richter in whatever route makes sense for you. So
I
Kyle
fly
is
over
Through
Kyle,
Kyle and then over. Yeah.
by the help of
Love it.
Sana, and then I fly right up in this Sky Knight's business.
So just before because that means that that Kyle has two if Kyle would have has advantage because
Mhm.
For their
he's
next attack.
rallied.
Yes.
And he can go after this one or this one. This one, what is the rider's weakness?
Sure.
Piercing.
So yep.
Okay, so he doesn't have piercing. Okay,
And I've got slashing and breaking.
okay,
Yeah, we
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
set
yeah.
up Jenna next round essentially.
Mm.
Once we take out this other Sky Knight.
So why don't we resolve Jenna's attack real quick? You're going to roll 2d10 because you're attacking its weakness. That gets you the extra d10.
That is a 3 and a 6 for a 9 total.
Okay. So we're just going to look at the value of the die. It's definitely enough to hit. You're just going to deal some damage.
Nice.
It looks like Richter deals 11 damage. So yeah, already down to less than half HP. Down to 9.
I'm obstructing their vision, but not enough for the sunlight to get through. So they're also.
God, just the perfect hat. All right, Kyle, you want to bring us home for the turn?
Yes. So we got the advantage there, and it's a weakness, so 3 dice again.
Yes.
Weakness and advantage
Okay.
and rallied. Yeah.
Yeah.
2, 1, 8. So no crits there, and we
Oh,
don't
we're-
really have the bonds to make it a crit.
Oh.
And also, he's got 4 health left.
Yep. We're just gonna take the 8, which is the highest value. Delete
Yeah.
it. Don't even need to roll for it. The water
Yeah.
swallows him up.
Yeah.
That's-
Just the other teammates swim up through the water. The swim team comes up and drowns him.
Yeah.
Hey, nice to see you.
yeah. Yeah. The water polo team.
Yep. Okay.
Amazing. All right, it is the enemy's turn. So I think it's officially time for not being nice anymore because y'all are pretty good at this game. So
That's so rude. I thought this was
So-
our fun time.
let's see. We're gonna have one Sky Knight fly over Calanthian, giving
Okay.
itself advantage on the attack. We're gonna have the other Sky Knight fly over Richter, giving itself advantage on the attack, and Richter is going to be pincered on both sides by these flying
Yeah.
Not Richter.
Calanthian.
Calanthian.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay.
So the first one attacks. That is a 2, a 5, and a 7. So no matches, no crits. The highest one of them. What's Calanthian's guard? 8.
It's 8.
Yeah, it's unfortunately going
yeah.
to hit. So you are going to take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And the second one is going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to roll 3d10. That is a no crits, a 1, a 2, and a 9. So another 8
Another
damage.
Okay.
And that's the enemy's turn.
Okay, cool. I'd like to heal Calanthian just to like,
Can you reach?
but can I reach?
I believe
2,
your healing items only have a range of 1 right now.
3, 4, and I'm only a runner. That's great.
So there is another use for bonds, which is healing. If you have 1 bond left for Richter, if you want, bonds can be used to heal a bonded ally by an amount equal to 1 of your stats before any modifiers from like shields and stuff.
Yeah.
So that could just be like a free 4-ish HP
Yeah.
over to Calanthian.
Totally.
I think
If you want.
either way, it's smart to get Sana in so that we don't end up in the typical situation of, oh no, our healer's halfway across the board.
Yeah,
I
It
think
only
think
costs
I
1
need-
AP to move her.
I think I do need to move her in.
so I don't think we want to do the 4 HP, and the reason being because that would bring me up to 16, which would only make me able to 2 hits would take me down either way at 12 or 16.
Yeah, but I think we'll be able to take out at least one of these guys, if not 2, if Calanthian does well.
Richter can also heal you by 6 rather than 4. I'm looking at the sheet now. So that's an
Sana-
option.
Richter can?
Yeah.
Sana.
Julie, with
Oh, Richter can. I see.
question about the shield mechanics.
Mhm.
If I place myself on top of Calanthian, could I shield them?
We can bundle this into the cool hat ability if you want.
Could be neat.
There actually is a mechanic for this. You can use a bond to take damage in place of an adjacent ally. If Richter wants to move next to Calanthian, hereby rallying him, you can also just be in position to take a fatal blow if need be.
I think that might be a wise move.
All right. Do you want to fly over Calanthian and then to the south of him?
Yeah,
All right. So
How
you will
does counterattack
if everyone's
work, by
okay
the
with
way?
that.
Yeah.
Good question, Zoop. You get to counterattack if an attack misses you.
Okay.
So if an attack rolls under your guard or reflect, you get just free damage, just a free damage
Gotcha.
as if you had hit them with an attack. Calanthian is now rallied, and if we're worried about him taking damage, Richter can use his bond to switch places with him when he'd be attacked.
Okay.
All right.
You can also
that was only
use
1 AP.
like defend or brace is another move.
Block
right?
is a move.
Blocking.
Blocking grants disadvantage on all attacks against you. Might or might not be enough for an attack to miss.
Yeah, considering my guard is only
Your guard's pretty good.
Yeah.
Your guard is 8.
Yeah.
The Sky
Yeah.
Knight's aim is 4. So they could miss even with the D10 added if they roll a 1, 2, or 3.
right.
I think it might be worth it because you have 3 people around you to spend the AP to guarantee, well, not guarantee, but make it
Make it
chance
harder.
of safety. Yeah.
The other option is I could dragon dive again.
You could.
Yeah, just get out of there.
Yeah.
True.
And then Richter could, instead of moving next to me, could move and hit and wait.
Yeah, perhaps that might actually be a good idea. Like if Jenna, instead of moving there, you take out that Sky Knight, we get
Okay.
Calanthian out of that situation, and we just try and kind of reduce as many
Mhm.
things on the
Yeah.
board, and that gives us what is that with the move? That would give us 3 AP left, right?
Yep,
Yes.
exactly.
So-
So
It gives Richter a
Calanthian,
chance to attack.
Calanthian dives. That costs 2.
Yep.
Richter moves and then attacks. Oh, so that costs 3. So that
Mhm.
that does bring you down to 1 AP, but you can take out the Sky Knight. Jenna, do you want to roll 2d10?
I would love to. That's a 9 and a 9.
9 and a
hell
9.
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. So it is a crit. Crits never miss. It definitely clears the Sky Knight's guard. What does it look like as Richter gets his first kill of the battle?
Okay, so similar to earlier when they were like that little like propeller hat, this propeller like becomes into like giant axe blades, and it's metal as fuck.
Fuck, that's so
And a
fucking
really,
dope.
really cool guitar
Nice.
riff is faintly heard in the background.
Nice.
One of the deceased water polo teams pokes their head out of the water and goes, "God, that's such a cool hat."
Yeah.
And you have a 1 AP and 1 bond left, so you
Well-
can have be used for movement or whatever else.
Can I move Sana in so that
Mhm.
they're basically
Yeah,
surrounded
yeah.
by Val and
Yeah.
Richter? 1, 2, 3. That more than enough? Okay, that gives us. Okay, I see what's cool about the game. Like you have to think a turn or two ahead to
Also-
like. Yeah.
Does Sana have the movement to go the other side of between Richter and Kyle? Because if Kyle steps one step forward next turn, can also
Yep.
do the strong attack on the archer because I have slashing.
Absolutely. So I was up here. Do you mean here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
make
Absolutely.
it there. Okay.
1, 2,
Okay.
3.
I
Absolutely.
have 2 questions.
Mhm.
What is pushing?
Yeah, so pushing allows you to push a willing unit 1 square. If they are an unwilling unit, you can only push them if they have lower HP than you. So if you have
Okay.
a high HP unit and you've got like a 5 HP enemy, you can just shove them 1 square. If they collide with anything, they take damage equal to your level +2.
Okay, interesting.
So you can bonk enemies together if their HP is low enough.
Okay, so suppose if Sana was here,
Mhm.
she could have actually pushed Kyle over, and then that would have only been 1 AP, and then Kyle could have attacked.
Pushing is only 1 AP.
Ah.
It is
So-
as much as movement, so it is kind of negligible, the difference between the two. of
Yeah.
them.
But because Kyle is able to attack,
Mhm.
yeah, it is.
And Sana was 2 behind.
I was
to
2
start,
behind,
So
so
like they would
yeah,
have
yeah,
just
yeah.
walked
In
and
this
done
in
it,
this
yeah.
case, it wouldn't. Just in
In
general,
But
thinking
we
about.
we could domino it later. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can definitely
cool.
domino it. It's also good if like a unit has already used movement the turn, and then using movement again would double the AP for that. You can have somebody push them instead if they're like really close to being where they want to be. Somebody could push them and then they could move, for example.
Nice.
And you can push units off the edge of the map, which might be relevant.
And
Uh,
what does the water tile condition do for that tile?
Yeah, so water tiles cost extra movement to move through.
Okay.
Also, you as an elementalist get abilities where you can like deal extra damage to people who are near it.
Mhm.
In general, that's going to be the impact of the water tile.
Okay.
All right, it's the enemy's turn now. So really, it really frustrating for me as somebody who wants to kill all of you. And archers are really good at taking out flying units such as Richter. Not only do they deal the default piercing damage to get them an advantage die, they also have a skill called Wing Shot, which just gives them advantage when attacking flying units. However, archer's range in this game is 2 to 3. So this archer can only attack you if it moves. So I think it has to.
Damn. We hate that.
We're going to try and go for
Like
Richter.
that.
This Sky Knight is going to go, going to fly over here. It's going to get an advantage die when attacking Richter. So that is a 1, a 7, and a 6. No matches, no crits. Just going to deal 8 damage to Richter. How you looking, Richter? You're muted. You're looking muted, Richter.
No, I know. I was also just muttering underneath my breath, so it wasn't actual words.
Real.
I'm looking okay.
Okay, good. Because this archer is going to move and then attack you.
Well, like, what if they didn't?
It could get pincer if it had 1 attack range, but I was like, no, bows have to be meaningfully different from other stuff. All right, no crits or anything, so you are just going to take another 9 damage. How's Richter looking?
Looking significantly less great.
Okay,
Mhm,
cool.
mhm.
All right. As the turn begins, Calanthian comes crashing down somewhere.
Okay, let's see. Who would be okay? Who is strong? Who do I not want to hit?
I think you want to go after who you have advantage on. So like get
Mhm.
close
Right.
to the archer.
Okay, right. Okay, I have advantage on the archer, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will hit here.
Dealing 3 damage for free.
3 damage for free, and then I will turn around, and I think I only get 2 dice to hit.
Yep.
To
2d10.
hit. Okay, hold on. So
Yeah.
you have advantage there. Kyle, you have breaking, and then what else does
I
Kyle
have breaking and slashing, so if I wanted to move and then attack, I would have damage on the archer from the slashing.
Can you attack? Because it would be great to take out the Sky Knight because we have them surrounded.
I can attack the Sky Knight, I just don't get a benefit from it, but we get a
Totally.
benefit because we have both of us here, right?
Because
You're not pincering the Sky Knight.
so
you
you have to be on the
opposite
opposite
sides.
side.
Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah, I can
So
attack either one. It's just I think it's best to save the AP here because we have enough people I can get over that if I attack the Sky Knight, even if it's at a like lesser roll, I think it's still helpful.
Totally.
Damage.
Well, so
Yeah.
one thing Richter could do. How many moves can Richter go?
5 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that doesn't work.
Good
But
idea.
you could go 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will be pincering, and that'll give that'll undo the advantage. Or actually, you know what? I think it'd be better if you go over go 1, 2, because Richter can go over enemies, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if
obstacles.
Sana moves to the water tile, we get the pincer there anyway, and if Richter needs to attack, that leaves him open to attack.
Okay.
I was wanting to heal Richter because you're down to 3.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's far more important.
So if we don't take them out, then Richter's going to be the target. So
Yeah.
if I can heal
Maybe
Richter,
we start by healing.
yeah,
Let's
and
start there.
then let's start there.
Yeah.
Let's
So
start.
that is 2 AP, and how much does Sana heal Richter by?
Sana does. Sorry, I should know this. 6.
Great.
That was a decent by 6.
All right, so now Richter.
And you're rallied as well, so you have advantage.
Oh, then Richter should attack.
100%. So if you
Mm-hmm.
can use your bond to move to the water tile, then you're actually pincering. Then you'd be rallied, pincering, and advantage.
The bond is
So-
only 1 square of movement, and there's no diagonals. unless
Okay,
you
copy.
add
Copy.
elusive.
Okay.
But yeah, you have 3 dice to hit.
Mhm. Richter just
Mhm.
attacking the Sky Knight is not a bad idea.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So that-
if Richter is going to take fatal damage, somebody could just say that they use their bond with Richter to take the hit
To
instead.
take it instead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
4, a 4, and a 3.
So a
So
crit on a
8 plus
4.
3.
You're not so much adding up the dice as
Never
you
been
are looking
more
for.
excited than more 4s.
Yeah.
It's
I know,
a really
I
good
think out of
feeling
that
to roll a big
mentality.
wad.
Totally.
I'm
Yeah.
sure by the last stream I will, but
You can roll 2 1s and you'll hit. Like that's awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Crit
cool.
on a
I like
4,
that.
so 4 plus might plus aim, 15 damage. The Sky Knight's down to 5 hit points.
I would say I have enough HP to take another hit. So I think Kyle should go ahead and destroy this
Oh.
thing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because as long as I hit, it's dead regardless. So I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
I'll roll my D10
Yeah.
and hope.
Go for it.
That's a 7.
7, yeah, that's definitely going to do it. The Sky Knight does not have any guards against magic, so
So good.
deleted. Does the water polo team absorb them too, or is this something else?
I think for this one, I would like it's a Sky Knight, and I would like to use Wind's Grace to like just not the horse I imagine it's on because no animal cruelty, but like the concept of horse around it, pluck all of the Pegasus feathers out and just stab them into the Sky Knight.
Mhm.
These ethereal
I'm
runic
frequent of the
wings
horse.
stab into it, and it is defeated.
And then I can move 1 space for using
Yes.
Wind's
Yes, you may.
Grace. So I would like to move right next to Richter, please. 1 spot towards the water tile.
Easily done. So now I see the vision.
Okay.
Let's see. So that was 2 attacks, 1 movement.
2
So are we
attacks,
down-
1 movement.
Oh, and to heal. So I think we're out of AP this turn.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Kyle was the end of our AP pool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So that sets up Galantian pretty well.
Yep.
Okay.
I think Richter wants to hang on to this bond just in case there's any fatal damage coming their way, because this archer's attacking you
100%.
again. That is a 5.
Wait, how is the archer attacking? I'm in the way.
Archers can attack over.
And over. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bow, Zoop. They go like this.
Yep. So this is where the weapon identity comes in. Bows can attack over people, but they only have 2 to 3 range. They can't do melee. Guns have 1 to 3 range, but they can be
It's
blocked
straight.
by people.
Yeah.
Unless you're a cannoneer, which means if you don't move, your cannonballs can fly over people.
Are
So-
spells blocked by people, or are those?
Spells are only 1 to 2 range, so
Mhm.
yeah, spells go over people.
But pole arms can't go through people.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they can, but the hard way.
So true. This archer is going to deal another 9 damage to Richter. Would that defeat Richter?
That would.
I think it's time, Richter, for you to use the power of friendship to switch places with somebody so they take the hit.
Let's
instead.
fucking do it.
I'm full life. Everybody else is taking damage.
What is
so-
going through Sana's head as she switches positions with Richter at the last moment to take this damage? This 9
Richter
damage?
goes on your hat, so literally going through your head.
I think if the instead of cool hat, it just says cool question mark. It says,
Wow.
darling, this might hurt. And Sana unweaves Richter and then moves through them and then stitches them back together behind.
So cool.
That
And
is
then
so
Sana
sick.
just like without shuddering or waving, she just takes the arrow into her into this like beautiful like silken blouse that she has.
Mhm.
She says, "When I see you again, darling, this will be paid back twofold, maybe 10."
10 is a big
And
number.
Sana will take the 8, I believe, right? Or 9?
9 damage.
9.
Let me just double check that it was 9.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Archer, 7 aim. Yeah. Yep. 9 damage.
9. Beauty.
All right. So there's only 1 archer, and it used 2 AP to attack. To attack again, it would have to have 4 AP, which it does. So it's going to attack Richter again.
God damn.
What? Wait, but Richter is not. It's not in its. It's not a.
2 to 3 range.
Yeah.
But it's.
That
a
can
2
count
to
a
3.
diagonal too.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you were to travel like 1, 2, 3 squares, Richter is just in range.
What is your issue? Calanthian is like, what is your issue with Richter?
I want to demonstrate game mechanics.
Unnamed
Richter-
archer, metagaming from the start. Wow.
A stone arrow shoots at this hat, which hits it out of the sky. Richter is effectively out of the battle right now. He sustains a wound. This means that it's going to be something that would need to be healed during downtime. So you'd have to do that instead of gathering resources during downtime. But a character doesn't die in this game unless they die or unless they're brought to 0 with a wound. So none of your characters have to die if you're willing to expend actions to heal them. But then that's actions that you're not using to get cool shit. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Richter has been wounded. Richter, as you fall into unconsciousness, you may return 1 bond token for one of your allies. Who are you giving it to?
Who's the heaviest hitter? Or who wants the kill?
Well, I mean,
Yep.
I would
Get-
just give it to Sana because we've been like pretty loose with
Mhm.
Cool.
who's.
And Sana
who's-
saved you the first time, so narratively,
Yeah.
Sana.
Yeah. That does make
Okay.
sense.
Okay.
But I do picture, the prop hat that has the arrow on one side
That's
and
exactly
on the
it.
other side, except that you
Victor's
put it
down
on
back
and
to
it's not a
floor.
prop hat anymore.
All right. Y'all, your turn, folks. Let's finish this.
All right, I'm gonna attack. I'm
Uh-huh.
mad.
He's so mad. 2d10. 2d10
Can-
Galanthean.
Can I heal you so you get rallied? So you have
Yes,
3d10.
please.
Yeah.
Please heal
So
me.
take 6 life back and then
Mhm.
have rallied.
Okay.
Yep, so 3d10. Look for matches and 10s.
All right. That is 2 7s.
Crit on a 7. You're going to deal 7 plus aim plus the weapon's might. How much damage do you deal?
I need to make sure I'm looking at the right character. So that is 7 plus 12 is
19.
19.
Done.
Nice.
Calanthian, another ally has fallen. You've seen so many lives lost, some by your own hand. In this moment, though, you get to turn your anger against something that would hurt your friend. What does it look like?
He's just like, that was so rude. We would never do that at the beach.
The water polo crew nods in agreement. And we are out of combat. The way the Tactics Memoriam works is we alternate between combat and downtime, but first let's get you a reward for your battle. As you all gather around to tend to the crumpled hat on the ground, this somber moment is interrupted by a flashing golden mission complete that appears on the screen, and we get to get some goodies. So your choice, everybody. You get to either roll on the item table twice, roll on the weapon table once, or steal an item from somebody here, which would be shields and swords for the most part. Which would grant
So
+5
is this everybody gets to do that, or is we get one roll
group.
for the group?
Yep.
Sorry, 2 on the item, 1 on the weapon.
Or take
Or a
something from the
shield.
enemies.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you the enemies have generic figment weapons, but also all of them have novice shields and novice wards. So if somebody wants +5 to defense, you could just yoink one of their shields.
And we can have up to 4.
4 items in your inventory, yep. But defensive
Okay.
bonuses do not stack. You always take the highest.
Yeah.
So if you take 2 weapons that do guard +5, nothing happens.
all-
If you
nothing
take one
happens.
that takes guard +5 and one that gives guard +7, you take the guard +7 and ignore the other one.
Okay. So we do have people that could use shields, but it's also possible that we would get a weapon. So maybe it would be better if we
I like weapons. That's where
you like
So-
weapons? All right, let's do weapons.
All right, so I'm going to ask
Random is nice. I don't know.
I'm going to ask one of you to roll between 0 and 60. We can do this with a D6 and a D10.
I feel like we should let Richter roll it because their
Yes.
corpse is where the item is
Yeah.
covered.
Yeah.
D6 and a D10.
Mhm.
I'll do it. I have incredible. So it's a 6 and a 9.
69.
6 is on the
Nice.
D6, obviously.
Amazing.
Of course.
A 6 and a 9, appropriately beach
Such a cool
themed.
hat.
Gets
Oh, does
you
that
all,
make it 9?
It makes it 9. Yeah, it
Yeah.
loops back around because there's nothing above 60 on the table.
Yeah.
So 6 gets you single digits. You treat it as a 0. I've had to make so many roll tables for this game. They're all like 0 to 100, 0 to 40, 0 to 60 for that reason. You get a new polearm, which any of your spear using characters like Richter could use. It's
Oh.
actually kind of funny synergy with this group in particular because Richter, or whoever wants to use it, has just acquired something called a Fisher's Trident, a multi-pronged spear that can be thrusted or thrown. The ocean calls to it, and it calls to the ocean in turn. We're going real beach-themed, everybody. This polearm's range is 1 to 2, deals piercing damage, might of 4, and when the rainstorm weather condition is present, or when the wielder's weapon or target is on a water tile, the weapon's might doubles. So you could wombo combo
Oh,
with
That's
with
crazy.
Amazing.
your boy if you wanted to. Do we want to give it to Richter, or do we want to just put it in item storage and decide what to do with it later?
I don't think we have any other polearm users.
Yeah, we don't have any other polearm users.
And it's cool hat.
Cool hat.
I become a fisherman hat.
Yes.
Yes.
Just carrying a fishing pole beneath you at all times.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Amazing. So question for the table. What we would do now is transition to downtime. So you basically, this is your roleplay portion, but you also get 3 downtime actions that you can use to heal wounds, acquire resources, recruit new characters. But I don't know if we need that one.
I would love for my wound to be healed.
Yeah.
Do we want to take a break before we do downtime? How are we feeling? Or do we want to do the roleplay now? Up to you.
A break would be nice, and then we
Yeah,
can just kind of review the downtime actions and then go from
I
there.
think that's a good idea.
We'll be back in 5 to 10, chat, and we'll see you on the other side. Go hydrate. It's hot as fuck outside, and your body
Yeah,
needs it,
it's gross.
especially those of you on SSRIs. See you then.
Don't call me out like that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back from break. I hope you hydrated. Hey, Julie, what's up?
Hey, Sean, we're playing a game.
Hooray!
Hooray!
So we return from our session of Tactics Memoriam, where after a successful combat on an island in the Sky Archipelago, you dig around for any sign of this key to paradise, and all you uncover is a magically enhanced aquatic trident, whatever. So, you just get picked up by your squad, and we are going to enter downtime. Downtime is the period between battles in Tactics Memoriam, where you can lick your wounds, collect resources. You have an allotted amount of downtime points to do stuff. And once you've used all of them, once you're satisfied with whatever roleplay or character work you want to do, motorcycle outside my window, you can move into the next battle at whatever pace this would be. So we're on a ship, which is taking the form of a giant whale shark. And what's the whale shark's name again, Jenna?
Walter Cornington III.
Our crew of 10 pirates, or sailors of the Sky Archipelago, are atop this giant whale shark called Walter Cornington III. Whether he was another wanderer of the afterlife who took the form of a whale shark upon death, or is a whale shark who took the form of a whale shark.
He was a British investigator who lived by the sea at a lighthouse.
He actually was a British investigator who lived by the sea at a lighthouse, and you all ride on him and live inside of him now. We are
I now really want to think about and flesh out a British investigator who lives by the sea in a lighthouse that would desire to appear after life as a giant flying whale shark.
Totally. They were an investigator during World War II, and they helped with a lot of smuggling people out into safety.
Oh, yeah.
Like transport, protecting people. It's just what they did. So when they appeared here, it's just who they are.
Okay, it was also whale sharks were also their special interest.
Yeah. So if this inspires you to write a book, you have to thank Jenna Daggers.
Or just go play a one-pager and put us on the tag us in the video and we'll watch.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like we should find a solo TTRPG that allows us to understand the inner workings.
Yeah, I'm certain.
As you all are scooped up from this island by a giant whale shark who was formerly a World War II rescuer, of a telepathic voice calls out to you. Salutations, friends. Climb upon my back, or I shall take you to safety.
Well, Walter, thank you again. Sorry, I'm Sana. Walter, thank you again. You don't need to be as theatrical every time, but it is always great to see you. Richter, dear, can you still hear us?
Oh no, they're dead.
Oh, no,
You just see the head nodding.
Nodding.
So
Okay.
from like the crowd of people, out comes it parts, and out comes it's a human, kind of androgynous looking top half, with nice tan skin, a short like pink hair and the like, and then below 8 tentacles, and it just walks tentacle by tentacle out and like places a tentacle over Richter. Oh, looks like you had a great time. Oh, except for Richter.
Bunch of tiny hats all appear on every single tentacle. Small little birthday party hats.
Dear, let's not poke holes into Richter. There's already many holes. We need to we need to get him into near my loom if that's possible, so we can get them all stitched up.
Okay.
Yeah, Richter known for his
Returns
use
to the
of
broken
average
arrow
hole.
hat on the floor.
Kyle, did you say? Did you say something?
Oh, I'm Derek. Kyle's over
Oh,
there.
Derek, I keep getting the three of you mixed up.
It's okay. I figured, like, I thought that I saw a dead guy and thought a lifeguard would be really helpful, but you all were talking about hole, and I thought that's a different conversation.
Yes. No, different conversation. We did find a water-based trident of some sorts, and since you are aquatic adjacent, perhaps you can keep it sharpened up, keep it tidy, ready for Richter when they're all patched up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll use it for sparring, and it'll sharpen itself, because that's how weapons work.
Excellent. I'll set up a queue to my loom then.
Calanthian is like, yes. Richter was very brave and deserves the use of this beautiful trident. I'm gonna go listen to some seashells.
Oh, okay.
Calanthian, seek inside my jowl cavity. You will find an abundance of shells there.
Thank you. This is, I generally actually go inside and sit on one of the teeth and put seashells to my ear. Remember the beach.
Okay. Shall we get you patched up?
Sad hat nods.
Yeah.
And with that, we have our downtime actions. So the free-form roleplay between combat in Tactics Memoriam does have mechanics to it, so you're not kind of just fiddling about until your GM decides there's been enough talking. You get, depending on the size of your table, either 3 downtime points or 1 downtime point per player. We're going to do that one, so we're going to have 4 downtime points. During this time between combat, you basically get to do stuff to get ready for battle next time. It's at the very top of the cheat sheet, saying what all of them do. Finding weapons and finding items are pretty self-explanatory. You can either roll on the weapons table once, roll on the items table twice, and just get the rewards that it would provide, both of which are very valuable. And there are systems of trade and crafting in Tactics Memoriam, because I didn't want currency to be in the game. It's just annoying to track. And we're in the afterlife. Who needs it? So there are systems of trade for redundant items. We're probably not going to encounter it here, but basically any 5 weapons with Figment in their name can be traded away for whatever weapon you want. Or any 3 non-Figment weapons could be traded away for any weapon that you want. There's also an item table labeled 1 to 100, and any item can be traded away for any item below it on the weapon table, or excuse me, the item table. There's no adding items together for their combined value. You can only trade it for things less than, but the lower items on the item table can all be used for things like crafting. Like if you combine together like 3 weaker healing potions, you can get a stronger healing potion, etc. So there's never a redundant item in this game. There's always something you can do with them. You could recruit new characters, though we're already a party of 10. We probably don't need to do that immediately. But hey, it's a faster deathly technique. Healing wounds, we're probably going to use one of our downtime actions to heal Richter. Parting ways is an option for later in the campaign, for when you have too many units that it might seem redundant, where characters can leave behind, depending on the strength of your bond, either a chosen weapon in the game, or one of their skills if you have a strong enough bond with them. So that's where the real build a strong late game character thing comes in. Give Richter's hat ability to everybody else if you think it's time for them to retire from combat. Bonding is the most complicated.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a one-on-one scene with somebody that can be role-played or described. There's a table of prompts for characters to talk about, so you can roll some dice and see what makes sense for you. You might get a fight, but one that needs to a new understanding, or you might get remembering life before death, and your characters would talk about it. They would raise their bond rank with each other. And there is a reason for that mechanically. Number one, remember how you can use bonds in battle to like turn a 5 into a 6 to get critical hits? When you use a bond, you can roll the value of your dice up or down by the strength of your bond. So right now, everybody has a bond rank of 1 with each other. But like, let's say that Richter and Sana eventually get up to like a bond of 6. They can be turning like a 4 and a 10 into a 10 and a 10 by rolling the dice like super high up. Also for longer campaigns, when you have a collective total of 10 bond ranks among everybody, so like a bond rank of 3 with somebody and a bond rank with 7 with somebody else, then you can turn into a second tier class without needing a special item for it. So it's kind of complicated because technically everybody has a bond rank of 1 with each other right now, and you almost have a party of 10. So you can get to second tier classes pretty quickly, but that's just kind of the nature of starting with a big party. I'm not opposed to it if we end up doing that.
Totally.
But for now, you have 4 downtime points that can be used for bonding, finding weapons, finding items, finding friends, healing wounds, or parting ways. The floor is yours, players, however you want to do it.
Yeah, let's definitely heal up Richter. Yeah, we got Captain has to be on their feet.
All right.
Yeah, Sana brings Richter to her weaving room. There's a large loom in the center that is just kind of going on its own. And when Sana walks in, the loom stops and does like a double click, as if to acknowledge that she's returned. And Sana says, excellent work. Please watch the overstitch here. It's becoming a little sloppy. And the loom kind of loosens a little bit and then tightens up. The threads loosen and then tighten up again and kind of go at it. Richter, your form changes all the time. So I'm curious, what does healing look like to you?
What would be a hat that Sana has seen in their lifetime or in their time during death that would stand out to her?
Let's see. It would have been not a hat, but a very elegant crown of like a pearlescent crown. The first thing that comes to mind is when her and her partner Corazon got married, and Corazon was wearing this pearlescent crown. She doesn't explain it, but I think as like one of Sana's tics is that she's weaving, and in the weaving between her fingers, you can see imagery. So Richter sees this kind of crown, and Sana kind of clears it up quickly. And Sana responds, there weren't a lot of hats where I was from, my dears. So I'm sorry if I can't give you a straight answer.
So little bits of that scene that you were weaving between your fingertips almost start dancing around this room as materials from this crown would start being constructed and reconstructed into the perfect image from that day.
So
you see, I kind of adapt to people.
I see. It's and Sana starts takes out some thread and needle. She starts kind of patching up some of the holes in Richter, and she says, "It's likely why you were able to bring us all together."
Heavy is the head, but with others, it doesn't have to be.
Wise and ironic. It's why we love you. Sana just kind of fixes up the patches with a very elastic kind of both weave and material to give you a lot of ability to change. Cool. Healed. Right. There's like a confirmation. Healed.
Somehow Richter looks even cooler than they did before, which is like really cool.
Nice embroidery going on now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
double stitched.
double stitched. Absolutely.
All right. There are 3 more downtime actions that y'all can use however you desire.
We're saying during the break, maybe some bonds.
Yeah.
Because like weapons would be cool, but I think just getting to know the other characters might be a cool opportunity.
Yeah.
Any 2 characters
Yeah.
can choose to bond with each other, and based on how talented and ensemble this group is, feel free to pick and choose even like 2 of your own characters if somebody wants to volunteer. However you want to do it.
Ross, I know that we were joking about the lads talking to each other. Would you like to be any of the 3 lads, and I'll be
Yeah.
another lad?
100%. Give me
Okay.
one.
I'll let you be Bryce. How about you go for Bryce, the team captain?
Team captain. All right. Sorry, Bryce.
Baseball team
did-
captain who has become the captain of all undead sports athletes.
Yeah, okay. Bryce, baseball Bryce.
Yeah.
Okay. Copy.
Mhm.
And who's Bryce talking? I guess Bryce is a gigantic eyeball. Who
Yeah.
is maybe floating. There's an area where they've it's training grounds. The whale shark is gigantic, so there are multiple fields. There's just lots of space to do whatever, and you can see Bryce at a pitching mound, kind of throwing and getting some reps in.
Is Bryce talking to Derek or
I think Derek
Kyle?
will show up with
Gotcha.
the spear that Derek is keeping safe by using in training.
Hell
The way to definitely never degrade a weapon. If
Astounding.
you're throwing baseballs, I think he's using the spear as a bat.
Yeah, it's a bat, 100%.
Yeah.
And as y'all are chatting, I'm gonna have y'all roll on the prompt table for downtime bonding, just to see if we can add any extra elements to this. So,
Yeah.
does each of you want to roll a d20?
A D20.
Yeah, 100%.
That is a 12 for Derek.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me a moment here.
Not
A
me having to
19.
remember.
Okay, a 12 and a 19. So just as some optional conversation prompts, so that you don't have to conjure anything from the ether, though I know you both can. A 12 is a teaching moment, and a 19 is an invitation to join another cause after this one. You're welcome to use either, both, none of those in this bonding scene.
Cool. Bryce is pitching kind of telekinetically, and he goes, "Bruh, stance is all right. You're choking too much on the bat. You gotta relax those hands, brother.
Okay.
Relax the hands. Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. You can do the Ichiro, get under the ball, and then up. Yeah, that's where you're gonna get the most kind of lift.
But not like under.
You know,
'Cause I go like that and then like that, but that's bad for this because then the ball goes like that.
it's gonna fuck up your shoulder, bro. So like,
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
Cool, man.
Standing there with a pole arm. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I'm ready. Go for it.
And Bryce just rockets like a 97 mile per hour baseball.
Oh. Maybe we don't use this one. Maybe we, and I'm gonna use my hand.
Bro,
We're gonna hit it back. We're already dead. If our hands hurt, I know how to do medicine, and you know how to do medicine. We can just like hand it,
Oh yeah, Sana can just like stitch that up. Yeah. Let's do it. Maybe use the entire arm and get more surface area.
Oh, like a side paddle swing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
There's no way this can go wrong.
No,
I
not at
took
all.
phys ed.
Okay. Phys
Yeah.
ed. Yeah, cool. I was a kinesiology major. Cool. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do
We
it.
got this. It's a
All
shame
right.
that the school all died at the same time, but we got
Yeah.
this.
It was weird. It was weird that incursion just kind of occurred, and then
Yeah.
everyone just kind of.
Just sometimes it happens.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm glad that we're together now.
True, brother. It's also strange that all the championships were happening all at the same time, and then somehow our school full of champions
Yeah.
die.
Between me, I don't think it was the budget cuts. I think it was something else.
Yeah. Anyways,
you
let me
can't-
blast that arm off.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, here we go.
The baseball through.
Yeah, probably just right through the middle arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the arm pulls off. Like,
Yep.
oh, bro.
We did it.
We did it. And he goes for a high five, and Bryce does not have an arm.
No.
And now
probably
neither does
picks up
Derek.
the other arm to
Yeah,
high five me with
yeah,
his
he
arm,
just- yeah.
and it's like, yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
go
high-fives
find
somebody.
one of the good people. They're gonna be pissed at us again, but
Yeah.
hey, the spear is in better condition now because our heart and soul is in that spear.
For real, for real. Yeah,
For real.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it just a question, quick question.
Yeah.
I know it's tough, man. I've always been a captain.
Mhm.
I've always been the guy, the man. I'm him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Richter's the captain of the ship. What? How do you manage? Like, we all want to be the bro. How did you manage it in your team? Like, you're obviously a star as well, but like, how did you manage
Yeah.
that?
Well, so there was a lot of like toxic masculinity because like our bodies are our weapon. Like
Yeah,
we got to
for-
just run into each other and outrun each other. So you
Hundo.
got to put yourself somewhere else, which is why I got into lifeguarding. It's not
Right.
just because I'm hot as hell and it was a cool way to show that off. It was a
Yeah.
way to make myself useful and be like, hey, these people are relying on me. If I'm a meat shield on the field,
Mm.
I got to be a head shield on the beach. And just having that separate makes it so that when other people are in a more
God.
fitting role for me, I'm okay with that because then I'm not in my own head because my head is for everyone.
Bro, that's so deep, brother. Sure you didn't take philosophy or something?
No, I failed that one. I didn't want to take it again.
You failed it because they didn't understand you, bro.
I know. And also, like, you have to go every day. I thought that
No,
one was
no,
like you
no,
show up for
no,
the
no.
final and you get it because you just write "why not" to the question. But no,
Why not?
it was something like,
I'm
"Who
telling
is
you.
Descartes?" I don't know, a menu or some shit. Who is this?
Bryce just kind of floats forward, leading this injured Derek to Sana's medical clinic.
Absolutely. Each of you get a bond rank of 2 with each
Bonded.
other. You heard it here first, folks. My head is for everyone. Sean, help action
Yeah.
needed.
Hey.
Yeah.
This means that when y'all call upon your bonds with each other in battle, you can shift the dice up by 2. I think this also technically brings, because we have a party of 9 people, brings you up to 10 total bond ranks between 1 with everybody and then 2 with this character.
Yeah.
So by the rules of the game, technically, y'all can promote to a second tier class.
Wait,
whenever-
like every single person?
I'm cool if
Bryce and
once
Derek.
everybody
Derek.
has at least
Yeah,
once
okay.
all 4 of us have at least 1 rank up,
Mhm.
then
Yeah.
let's do it. Because
Yeah.
Because we haven't
feel a
seen
little-
Bryce or Derek at their base form yet. So let's let
Yeah,
them
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I want to see the other guys too.
Yeah,
I
That's
think
cool.
Bryce is there, or Derek should probably, because Sana is really good with like the weaving and the mending, but I think for like a physical, probably
Oh.
go to
No. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, totally. We
Yeah.
can go to our pair. Off pair. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. So
Mm.
they go to Sana and Sana's like, no, and just points to looks at the
Yeah.
arm like, get out of here.
that's so funny. Amazing.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
There's 2 downtime actions remaining. You can use them to find items, find weapons, continue bonding, and I've done the math. Apparently, bonding with just 1 other person gets you eligible for a second tier class, just based on how many of y'all there are. So, do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, Ross, who is your darkest character?
That acts dark, it'd be Bosco. That is dark, it's Caleb.
That acts dark.
That acts dark? Okay. Bosco it is.
All right. Otbear will talk to Bosco.
Okay. So Bosco is in a like boxing gym essentially. It's all figments. There's a big heavy bag. You can see him doing combinations, and then he takes a second and he looks down at his gauntlets that are just like large, oversized, like Vi from Arcade and Hextech gauntlet kind of thing. But they look scaled. They kind of look yeah, animalistic, pangolin-ish. And he's talking to them and talks to his right hand like, Kuya, you gotta, it's faster, dude. You're slowing us down. And looks at his left hand. Ate, you're rushing. I know we want to get back home, but we gotta, together, guys, please, together.
Do you want us to roll on the table, by the way?
Yeah, absolutely. Can I get
Okay.
a d20 from each of you to see some potential prompts?
That is a 1 for me.
Okay.
Cool. And a 14.
Okay. If we want to use these, 14 is a meal together, and 1 is a talk over crackling fire about lost love. If we want to use them.
I think we throw both of those to the wind.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Subject talks to hands. Named each hand separately. Is admonishing them for not being faster.
Oth, if you're gonna take notes about somebody, you maybe not say it out loud.
Oh, it helps. It helps me write better.
Okay.
You are a very interesting fella.
Okay.
Where are you trying to get home to?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Is a particular place?
It's a long story. I just don't want to bore you with the details.
Wait, is it or long story?
Why don't you just sit down and I can tell you about it.
Oh, okay. I mean, they kind of settle down and all of their tentacles all interweave with each other so that you get
they're all
the
crossing.
idea that they're sitting cross-legged.
First, why do you want to know? Like, we all have the reason to be here. Richter brought us together. That's cool. But like, why do you give a shit?
Well, isn't this cool? We get to wander around. This afterlife, it's full of interesting places and interesting things. I already have so many journals worth of things, but I need to know more. I get to do this for the rest of my existence. Unless I get taken down by something. You'd make sure that doesn't happen, though.
Bosco looks at your 8 tentacles. I think you'll handle yourself pretty well. Yeah, this is hell for me. I'm not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to be here. Where
do you think you're supposed to be?
Home. I was on the path out of my previous life. I was on the path of getting my family into a better place. But I'm gonna go back.
But your previous life is your previous life. Now you're here. There's so much adventure to be had. Aren't you excited?
Not even a little bit.
Oh.
Everything here is an obstacle. But I like his gauntlets are like tightening on his hands. And he's like, but I'm grateful that I'm not in this alone. So
gestures for you to sit down as well.
Okay. And he like sits, but he's doing like tricep dips on the ground. Well,
And from like under like the covers of their like outfit, it pulls out a journal.
oh, I don't know you well enough for you to take stuff out of your under your dress, dude.
Well, it's just a journal.
Oh.
It's where I keep my journals.
Oh.
Yeah, all my journals, they're inside of me. It's a
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, I'm good. Cool. Yep.
Yeah. It's like a
Yep.
a
No, I'm good. I'm good.
container which
No
holds
boundary.
a
I'm
lot.
setting a boundary. Please.
Oh, okay.
What's in this journal?
So this one, just I am learning about each of you, and this particular journal. This is from when I was talking to California O'Keefe of New Verts Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, she lived in like this country with a bunch of states, and all of these states merged together, declared war on the rest of the country.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she died during that war, and she said that all she really wanted to do was play Minecraft. And she thinks
Yeah.
that probably explains where she is today.
Yeah.
But
Sounds like a A24 movie I watched one time.
oh, you watched movies.
Yeah, there were movies in my world as well. Large projections, hard light.
Perfect. Ooh, hard light. That is a term I haven't heard before. Let me write that down.
Yeah.
Very good. See, how can you despair when there's so much to learn?
I'll give you that.
Are you looking for somebody? Everybody seems to be looking for somebody.
Not a somebody. Key. A way home.
There's a key that takes you home?
If there isn't one, I'm going to make one. And he gets back up and goes back to the bag.
Wait, let me ask you one more thing. If you go home, are you going to be the person who left home? Or are you going to be the person who's been wandering around all this time, unhappy and jaded?
Bosco starts his combinations again, and he says, Don't confuse me, please. And then he just goes into the heavy bag.
Difficult, tense, emotional conversations tend to send subject into a fruitful fury.
Hell yeah. I've updated y'all's character sheets, so you now have a bond rank of 2 between Ott and Bosco, thereby making both of your characters eligible for ascension when the time comes. And we have one more downtime point as well.
I think, Ross, you haven't used one.
Oh, I'm happy to for Jenna.
Okay.
Or taken. Yeah, I'm good.
What is Richter gonna do?
Richter starts floating about this whale shark floating ship. Sean, do any of your characters have an accent?
They all speak Midwestern sport.
good enough for me.
Okay.
Let's go for Kyle.
Um,
Kyle hasn't bonded yet.
Yeah,
but
well-
is he like your dude broiest?
He was the soccer player, so probably the least dude broiest. I think
Least dude broiest.
Derek is the most, and then Bryce is in the
Okay.
middle. Yeah.
Okay.
hmm I got shirts
Okay,
for all of
so-
them. Which one do you want?
No, Victor's debating how to approach someone who distinctly does not wear hats, and I feel like that's the approach to the conversation.
Oh yeah, because
Um,
Kyle's the soccer player. So like no helmet, no hat, not like he's a soccer player.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Victor and Kyle, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
For Kyle.
Kyle. Shit
Do
name.
we want to roll on the prompt table, see what they might talk about?
Let's do it.
One for
D20
Kyle.
each. A 1, okay. A 1, I believe, was a talk over crackling fire over lost love. If we want to roll that again, we're welcome.
What kind of die am I rolling?
D20.
And then
I've got
a
a
20 on
little-
that one. Both
Okay.
ends of the spectrum here.
Hell
12.
yeah. All right, so we've got a 12 and a 20. If we want, 12 is a teaching moment, and 20 is at last, comma, hearts open.
Let's do at last, comma, hearts open. This is gonna go
You're gonna be
weird,
wearing a
Jenna.
hat by the end of this goddamn scene. Incredible.
I know exactly what hat Kyle hopes for. This is gonna be perfect.
So, Kyle, you start seeing this hat floating towards you. It looks almost a little bit like a crown, but as it comes right into your field of vision, what is the coolest hat you've ever imagined in your life?
A graduation cap.
Wow, incredible.
Oh,
Amazing. So this wise sage graduation cap approaches you and just sits. Are you like, where are you in the ship?
He did get a little hurt, so he's probably like in either like a food hall, like eating up a bit, or just kind of like outside one of like the. He doesn't need to go to a healer, but probably like wrapping his arm if he's got like wrap tape stuff.
Would you say you're sitting at a table or something like that?
Yeah, let's go to the table.
Okay, incredible. So then you see this graduation cap float down onto the table.
Mhm.
And if they had arms to cross and sit like this, that's
Mhm.
what they would be doing.
Okay,
Just watching you pat yourself up.
and I think like mid tape roll, like, oh, you're Richter? Hey, you died,
Sure
but you're
am.
not dead anymore. You did good with that.
Graduation cap nods.
Yeah, thanks for having all of our backs. Like that's really cool. How like you can know exactly what we need and get us there even when we don't know we need it. That's a cool thing you do.
And what do you need?
I mean, right now I need to like stop bleeding, but I think that'll come naturally.
Shakes.
And then
hat.
okay, it won't come naturally. That's okay. And then the long-term goal is, like either if we're gonna stay as undead sports ghosts, I guess like learn all of the magic in the world ever, because that just like it's good to have goals, and I think that's a good goal. But also like the goal is like like the blood pool said that we're gonna keep dying until we win the game, and so we just need to win the game because then we won't be dying anymore, and then we can either like move on or like go back. And if we go back, then we can tell them that the budget cuts are a bad idea and we can all graduate, and then I can get a job as a vet. I love animals.
Perplexed nodding, contemplative even. And Victor will just be like, lots of different variations of needing in there. Fascinating
Yeah.
plan.
I mean, it's good to come at things from all angles, because like if you're two sides stuck on one, you're gonna get sideswept and you get knocked down, you lose the play. If you can look at a board from like lots of different stuff and know when to move it, then you're gonna keep yourself going, and then you're also not gonna get burnt out. And burnt out is really, they don't talk about burnout in sports, they talk about like body injury, but it's the same game every day, and you can get really caught up in that. Like, is my only purpose running like 3 to 4 meters at a time? But no, it's not. My purpose is to make the world around me better, and that's why you need to look at all avenues on how to make it better.
Sage nodding. from my graduation cap.
Yeah. Do you have a purpose and a goal other than like getting us all together and like powering us around the world? Like, what do you do other than like lead, which you're really good at?
I simply am. And they'll just manifest as multiple different types of hats. Like there's oh shit, what is it called? It's not like playing up the wild, like the stereotypical like cowboy hat. Then there's a baseball helmet. Then there's a upside down visor. And then there's like a sweatband. And then just multiple different forms of hat. And Richter will say, I'm just really cool.
Yeah. And you're also like you're also good at perspective. Like you made yourself every version of you that needs to be. And that's cool. And whenever you
So
do
what
sick
version
ass
of you
shit,
do
like
you
you
need
can
to
hear the
be?
guitar riffs. And that's also cool. The version of me, I mean right now I think my head is on learn every magic that ever existed ever. Because that probably also includes like necromancy if that's real, and then that means that we can just kind of like revive ourselves, which like is cool, but it's also like when we come together on it and I got the water, then the water polo bros could join us. We haven't found them yet. They're still stuck in sports land, and we brought them to us. So magic is a connecting force. So even if we can't like connect up there or wherever it was, I'm assuming we went to hell because it feels right, but even if we didn't, like we can connect wherever through the magic inside of all of us.
The graduation cap will almost seemingly like take the form of a diploma that's set out on this table and start floating to your head.
Nice.
You already have all the answers. You just need to open your heart to others so that they have your back.
Yeah. I like being at people's back. It's a good spot to be.
Easier for back shots.
Still a 19-year-old sports boy.
Oh my god.
You have a bond rank.
It's called Boss of the Old Plains. That's the name of the cowboy hat. Sorry, it just came to me.
Nice.
Okay.
I just see like in this scene, an achievement appears at the bottom. It says back shots. Yeah, ring.
Yeah, the little Steve achievement.
Wow.
That's so good. All right. So before we wrap the session, make sure everybody's HP is healed to full, because this is not a game where damage carries over between battles. If you're in downtime, you're resting, you're taking care of each other. Unless the game tells you otherwise, like if you roll and you're doing 2 short battles with no downtime between, things like that. And just to kind of zoom the camera out on if anybody does decide to promote their characters to a 2nd tier class, they will give you stat bonuses on Ascension, depending on which movement type you promote to, because some characters can change their movement type upon Ascension. They'll give you different amounts. For example, just for some options for what somebody like Kyle could do as an Elementalist, you could become a Geomancer, an Avatar, or a Destruct. The Geomancer grants you free healing or damage after you use elements, just to people around you, depending on what you roll. The Avatar, for every empty space in your inventory, you get extra movement and extra dice on attacks. The skill is called Untethered. It's an Avatar reference. And a Destruct, you've gone all in on exploding people. When you defeat people, elements burst out in cardinal directions and hurt everything. If anyone's killed by this, they explode as well. So, if you...
Kyle's been on the field. Maybe Kyle's going to evolve. Who can say?
But that's just like some example of like, as the game progresses, you can have like complete customization over what your characters become. Some of them can even change movement types. There's one item that lets you promote into anything regardless of what you were before. So you could turn your flying hat into an armor hat if you really want to, things like that. But as you all take this time to bond with each other, to lick your wounds. Hopefully, you all can find some way to whatever paradise is, whether it's a way out of here, whether it is a vast and peaceful locale, you're not sure. But as this giant floating whale shark travels across the Sky Archipelago, we can see perched atop a rocky, craggy island with a lot less green than the rest is a tall man in a long duster and a cowboy hat, chomping on a cigar, looking intently at the whale shark, and he says, "Well, well, well. Looks like I've finally found my next target." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session of Tactics Memoriam.
Don't
Why
touch
would you
Walter
go after
pointing
the whale
finger.
shark?
Leave him the fuck alone.
No animal cruelty. He's after you.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
worry.
So that's
Okay,
okay.
so
Walter
Walter
said nothing
Corey-
wrong.
He-
We've done so
he
Okay,
much.
wants the whale
Yeah.
shark. He wants the
Walter
whale shark.
Who's to say?
Mhm.
Who's to say? Yeah, thank you so much for watching this stream of Tactics Memoriam. This is a game that I'm in process of developing after a successful Kickstarter last year. It is almost done. We're still in process of editing and art assets, but this is pretty close to the final version of the game. For the most part, I'm just playtesting and making balance changes. Hopefully it'll be out by pretty close to the end of this year or the beginning of early next year. Until then, there is a beta version. Things have changed a lot from the beta version, but if you just want to look at the world and characters, you are totally welcome to download that for free. And that's it for me. Sean, anything you want to do as we wrap up for the night?
Yeah, we'll just go around. Everyone, we'll go in reverse order. So say who you are again, where people can find you, and shout out anything you've got going on in the next 2 weeks that people can see between now and when we're live again. So Zoop, we'll start with you.
Hello, I'm Zoop. You can find me everywhere as Zoop Machine. In the next 2 weeks, I think I've got on Harlequin's Hearth or whatever it's called. If you know Harlequin, we're going to be playing Last Known Survivor on Saturday. I think not this coming Monday, but next Monday, we're going to have the finale of Breaking Chains over on D&D with D. And that's all I can think of right now. It's good.
Hell yeah. Ross.
All right. Hi again. My name is Ross. My pronouns are he, him. I'm the GM and editor at Blades of Mayari. We are a Filipino-Canadian-led actual play podcast inspired by pre-colonial Filipino mythology. As you can tell, a lot of the characters are based in, or at least inspired by Filipino mythology, both pre-colonial and contemporary. You can find us at Blades of Mayari, Mayari. We also have streamed on Twitch at Studio Kusina, Kusina with a K. That should hopefully start up soon again. I do have a project. I forgot about it because it's a little bit ways away. It's in September at Game Master Monday, where we are revisiting the game where I streamed on Twitch for the very first time. It was a game called Camp Meadowview, where we played Monster of the Week. We are returning to Camp Meadowview and seeing what's happened with all these characters sometime after. So that'll be in September, so keep an eye out for that.
Jenna.
Hey y'all, Jenna Daggers, which is the name. You can find me across all different corners of the internet as I lose my pirate hat. But starting next week on the 13th on Roll D5, there will be a 3-episode miniseries featuring the game Cult Divinity Lost with a few people that I'm really, really excited about. There's also a lot of really cool things happening at Game Master Monday during the month of September, one of which you may find me at, which will be where we revisit Rat City by Night, which is also a 6-episode miniseries that you can find wherever you find your podcast that also features one fellow Zoop. And we play rats, in case that's not evident by the title. I know that's already released, but I'm still very excited about it, so you should go listen to it.
Julie, do you have anything extra you want to promote or add?
Nope, I'm Julie CL on social media. Occasionally, I will stream tabletop games with friends, but for the most part, I've been working on this. Support these lovely people.
Okay. Then to wrap out the channel stuff, I am Sean. You can find me everywhere across the internet. Help Action Needed. If you can't find me, let me know because I should be there. And even if I don't use it, I like to claim the name so nobody else can. You can find me in the next week. On Monday, your ears can find me as episode 9 of God Killer Songs of the Past comes out in its podcast form. If you're too impatient to watch it in the podcast form, its entirety is out in an edited video project over on YouTube at youtube.com/help action needed. It's a really good God Killer series. I'm going to own it. It's fucking good. It's also award nominated, hopefully soon winning. So if you want to go see a nice like one-on-one God Killer, there's a lot of really cool systems out there that a lot of people have been using to like spice it up or do duets. If you just want to see God Killer at its core, come find Abby and I, or wait till Monday and listen to the audio. Episode 9, oh, I think that's the sad one. She's going to have a good time. Abby's fine in every episode. The other spot you can find me before coming back is over on Game Master Monday. We are huge fans of Game Master Monday here at this channel, where we'll be in the penultimate episode of Castaway the Woods. Will Finn survive? Who knows? Will Finn survive 2 votes? Who knows? But you'll find him there. And as always, you can find me on the internet. And until then, we'll see you next time. We're going to raid out to someone. I don't know who yet, but it'll be a friend of ours. That's lots of people live and lots of people we should go support. Twitch is really bad at supporting people. So if you stick around for an extra 5 to 10 seconds, you can go raid into somebody and make somebody's day. And that's what we should all do. Okay? See you next time, everyone. Bye.
See everybody. Thank you.